Hey, what's going on, folks? This is Dimitri back again. In this video, we're gonna check out the rehab and how they did it for the house that costed what, $1 for that house. Come on, I mean, this is I think it gives me a feeling clickbaity as it gets, but let's see what they come up with and what's going on with the rehab, because we are in the business of investing in real estate, and me as a personal real estate investor, I want to share my thoughts about this video, see what's going on there. So stay tuned and let's see what's going on there. So the practical standpoint from the perspective of American real estate investors. So let's get into it.
So these were all £1 houses, boarded up, earmarked for demolition. This whole area looked like this 5 years ago. I remember when I was first allowed into the property and I had to sign a waiver to say that I was willing to enter at my own risk. There was water ingress, the brickwork was crumbling, the windows were bricked up. It was in very bad condition. I fell in love with it. It was my crumbling pile of bricks. Welcome to Liverpool, UK. My name's Maxine and this is my home I bought for £1.
Wow, I'm excited with those pictures, man. I am excited. She bought it for £1. Yeah, well, look at this. So the area is very rustic. The area, well, she said it was abandoned house. So, well, let's get it. Let's see it, man. I love those pictures so far. So let's see.
My name is Maxine Sharples. I'm 36 and I bought a 2-bedroomed house for $1 in Liverpool, UK. In 2015, I heard about the Home for £1 scheme through a neighbour. I was a postgraduate student at the time with nominal savings and thought, well, I'll just cross that bridge when I get to it, and applied. 4 years later, I received a phone call telling me I was shortlisted for one of the homes for £1. I thought it was a scam, so I agreed to give them £1 and be interviewed for a property. It turns out it wasn't a scam, and in 2020 I was given the keys to my £1 house. Street now, which you can see next side by side what was a £1 house before renovation and what's a £1 house after renovation. £1 house after renovation. £1 house before renovation. There were several conditions I had to satisfy. I had to be living or working in Liverpool. I had to have not owned a property previously, and I also had to have the funds to renovate the property myself. This all had to also be done within a 12-month period of time. When I was shortlisted, my financial situation had changed. My father, who had passed away, had a property that I inherited, which I sold, which gave me enough money to then fund the renovation. For me, I decided to flip the living arrangement so that downstairs I have 2 bedrooms and a bathroom, and upstairs is my living and kitchen room. So after I had my architect draw up my plans, I was tendering out to contractors. What contractors were available were way over my budget. Not only were they expensive, but they also weren't available to start for 6 to 12 months. So one of the first jobs was to make the house watertight, which meant I had to get a new roof. Another big job was the structural changes. I was able to remove a lot of the internal walls and ceilings myself. I was saving about $1,300 a month by living in my camper van. So I had hit rock bottom at this point. Funds were low. I'd just gone through a breakup. I was unemployed and I couldn't find reliable tradespeople to do work. So at one point I thought that the house was going to be taken off me and my money would be lost. And although we were in lockdown and I wasn't seeing anyone as much, I bumped into friends in the park and shared my woes with them. And a few weeks later, I had a group of friends bring me back to life, came round, helped out with the project, and really gave me renewed vigour to continue.
Oh guys, man, that's hardcore, man. Wow. Now that I call, wow, that's dedication, yo. Wow, guys. I mean, hey, let's just get it right from the bottom. I mean, hey, well, so that program is, wow. I'm really curious. This is very interesting program. I never heard about this one in the United States here. So, well, first of all, this program, how it comes from, and I honestly don't know about it, so don't quote me on that. But if you guys live in UK, Yeah, that's quite interesting. So I don't know about this. So that's what they say, and that, I mean, that's guys make it there in CNBC. So yeah, I mean, this is a real deal. That's interesting. So, well, however, from the perspective entering into the real estate, this is really extreme. For me personally, like when I entered the real estate, investing in real estate in general, this is that's a bit of extreme for me because, well, it is a pound house. I mean, that's a very nice deal. I don't know about the neighborhood. That's another story, which is actually very interesting. So if she spends, yeah, she said like it was like costly for her. So, but yeah, it's the condition here is it's fair for the I guess it's a federal or like governmental program or some kind, so that you can take it for this like for just a penny, real or for a pound, whatever. So and yeah, living in Liverpool, first time owner, enough funds for renovation. Those make sense. And renovations to be done in 12 months. That's feasible. That makes sense. However, first time home buyer, that's a little bit tough, to be honest. You still gotta like if you unless you actually rent out someplace and then you buy it and then that would make sense. Like and the bit of extreme part for me was that she was living in the van and things like that. So, but that's an interesting house. I mean, honestly, I think it actually might make sense if you live in like the renting out a space. So within 12 months, make it livable and then move into it. Maybe. Yeah, I can see that. I mean, I would spend like in general here in the Maryland area where I live right now, and this is basically I spend about, depending on the size and the monstrosity of the renovation, it would take about 30 grand ish, give or take, like full blown, I guess, like renovation type of deal. That's $40,000 on 2022-23 year I was doing those. So that as of today. But for this house, I don't know, there might be some similarities to it, but this house checks all the marks of being a good sort of investment. So she's talking here, this is her home that she renovated. So this is before the pictures, man. Yo, this goes like right from the bottom up, man. And definitely a lot of things needs to be redone. There is just no floors whatsoever, and this might actually go all the way into like 500, 50,000. But this pictures, golly, yeah, this is a lot of work, man. This is a lot of work. And she another part that she was doing it on her own. So this is another crazy part, which is heads off on that. I mean, this is good. Like you learn a lot through that. I mean, it looks horrific. However, like depending. So look at this. Here's the thing. So here's the kicker for me. So look at the house right here in the middle, right here, this guy, and then there's a house right next to it, this door right here. I mean, this guy draws down the price right there, but this guy actually bumps it up. But I mean, there are kind of minor thingies like this, but I like the door attracts attention. The door attracts attention. And another one, look at this. So it looks to be renovated. Top to bottom, really. Like, I mean, no new windows, nice paint, fresh, sidewalk, all the trees and all these little thingies. So that looks attractive. So, and this is, I think they are doing through that's kind of attracting investors in that sense. I mean, or like potentially future investment, or like people who wanna make first sound good decision and things like that. So I very much like this. I very much like this. Yeah, so this house that they was going through right now, and renovation that they were doing, this is fantastic. Yeah, this is soundproofing and all that, so this is great. I like it. I like it. So far, yeah. Oh, they extended 24 months, which is awesome. So because here she was doing on her own, so this is good pictures. So she's doing, yeah. Look at this. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. This is good. Yeah, this is it's taking shape. This is pictures. Yeah, look at that, $74,000, man. That's yeah. I mean, 20 grand. I missed 20 grand on those, but that's I. So she might have gotten help from somebody, because I don't know. Well, it's a little bit too expensive for things that you need to spend. Only materials. That's a lot of only materials. So that was definitely a help involved. But you know, even though she mentioned there were no specialists, that's would help out, because like that's as far as I went. Like, you know, in those digits you would need help, and you would require help. It's you know, waterproofing or things like that. So if she was doing only out of the goodwill of the people, that the kind of friends and family help her or help her out, that's too much. Well, that's from my perspective, because like in the area that I live, and in the area of where I was doing renovation, $74,000 is a little bit too much. So, but overall, it's in those digits. I would say like $50,000. It's about there. It's about that. So, yeah. So before, nothing there, literally, and after there's you know, pretty much the floor going on and everything new. That's good. That's good. So you pretty much created your new house for $74,000. So basically, you bought a house for $74,000, new, all like not new, but like pretty. I mean, everything that you know is pretty much new. You know, everything new there except like, you know, these concrete walls. But I'm sure they were straightened and things like that. So, you know, put some more concrete in there. So nice bathroom. See, that's what I'm talking about. So if you guys watch my other videos and you know, assessments of the house, the thoughts and all that, you might have noticed that I'm really hard going on the shower heads, because look at this, $74,000. She spent a nice shower head. Nice. This is nice. I mean, it's big. I mean, it covers a lot of good stuff, but then it's stylish, it looks good, and it's practical, and everything's fine. You know, that's pretty much it. You know, I go to shower heads hard. Good size bed, US. Yeah, so everything looks good. Backyard, she basically did a fantastic job. Everything looks new. Everything is new. New countertops, new everything. Yeah, look at this. This is fantastic. I mean, I love this. I love this top to bottom, man. I mean, in this neighborhood, as she was showing, one home after the other, there was one that needed renovation, another was not. So I think that government program is very helpful, and a lot of people jump on it and make good money out of it. So yeah, I mean, if she makes, like, you know, if she keeps going with it, I mean, honestly, there's not going to be, it's just a single time situation, I think, for the first time home buyer. So, but that was a good decision making that you did, girl. So congrats to you, kudos to you. And yes, so looking ahead, I'm sure you're gonna do a lot of good stuff there. There was a lot of hurdles and everything. So, but that's good. That's a good investment. I like that. It's a nice deal, and kudos to you, bro. So kudos to you. So let's wrap it up and see what the bottom line is. Well, there you go, folks. Man, that was fantastic. Man, that was fantastic to see actual renovations and see how she did it. So that was fantastic. So for me, it was a very nice video to look with you guys, and analyze the whole ordeal and the whole just program to enable something like, you know, just basically out of the blue home buyer and get that job done, and making contribution to the community, as well as the, you know, making it better living space for not only for the neighbors, but also for yourself as well. So there was a lot of opportunity, a lot of lessons learned, I'm sure, but for me it was a great deal to see that. For me it was a little bit expensive to see how much she spent on that, even though she was saying there was a lot of things that she did herself. And for $74,000 for me is a little bit hard to believe, because the renovations that I've been doing, it's a little bit less than that, way less than that. Maybe I would say 20 grand less. But nonetheless, that was great to see that and the renovations were done in the way that she wants, and everything is new there, and fantastic shower head. So I like that place. I liked a lot, and good job, basically good job. I like this, and there was a lot of good opportunities. Now she can obviously sell it, make a bunch of cash then. So I would speculate maybe even 200,000 pounds maybe done, or like, somewhere like that. And then, yeah, make it real pretty in the sense that, selling part and, getting it and making a little bit more cash and move forward with real estate and things like that. However, she can go and, obviously she's gonna live there and, yeah, just enjoy the fruits of her labor. So thank you guys for watching. It was very fantastic view, fantastic video. So that's what I'm like. This is extreme though, how she processed it, but she did it. She lived in basically, yeah, it's in the van, but she was able to do that. Getting a house for £1, ooh-wee, that's a fantastic deal. You should definitely beat that me in that sense, yeah, but nonetheless, fantastic. I am very encouraged by this video, so hopefully you guys too. Let me know what you guys think for £1, how she was getting that and renovating it and making it really pretty, really in a good price range, I would say, and yeah, making a real good money there. So thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe down below. My name is Dimitri, and yeah, thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time. Bye bye.